That was a perfect deadlift. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Primal Performance. As always, Coach Kyle right here, Coach Graham right there. Alright, now, today I'm bringing you our top tips to a perfect deadlift. This is the second Primal movement pattern we're covering. And again, just to let you guys know, if you see any points in here that you don't really know how to execute yourself, send me a message, send Graham a message, and we'll make sure we get a video out for you. And we got our ankle stretchy video coming out for Nathan Q, a buddy of ours that wants to know how to help his ankles get a bit more flexible so that it helps with a lot of his movement patterns. Number one, okay, the foot's relationship with the floor. Anytime you are touching the ground, which is always, especially during exercises that are stationary, i.e. you're staying in one spot, your feet don't move from that position, you should have a very good relationship with the floor. Understanding how the foot and all of its contact points touch the ground and kind of stay there with some vigor. Number two is the evenness of his body. So much like with the squats, you're going to take a stick and put it, or a line, and put it in between, halfway in between his footprint. And from the bottom, the stick again should be more or less dissecting his body in half, when starting between the feet, between the butt cheeks, and up his spine, and then stand up. And as he stands up with the bar, that should stay fairly even throughout. Number three is going to be a vertical shin position. And this vertical shin position is going to be present no matter where he is in the range and no matter what kind of deadlift you're doing, all the way from a Romanian or a stiff-legged or a sumo. It doesn't matter. The shin in a deadlift is always vertical, knowing that you're keeping a lot of that stress to the posterior chain or the back of the body. As soon as the shin gets away from being vertical, you definitely are going to be using the quads more. Not to say the quads aren't used in a deadlift, but this is the case. The shin is always vertical. So approach the bar, Graham. And you can see his shin here is more or less vertical. Okay? And now stand up. Good. And then go back down. And as he slowly goes down, you can see him trying to keep his shin more or less vertical the whole time, or perpendicular to the floor the entire time, no matter where he is in the range. Number four is going to be the bar path. Now, the bar path should be vertical throughout the entire range, and more so should be very close to his body. So when he approaches the bar, and before he peels it off the floor, that barbell should be pretty much touching his shins. There's a little bit of leeway here, but I'm going to tell you to err on the side of caution and get that barbell to touch you. You got tired in that position?
No.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so I'm going to place the stick right where the bar is right there, and then Graham is going to stand up. And you can see again, the barbell has stayed within that stick pretty much. And go ahead and do a few reps. I'm going to move the stick in a second, but you can see that bar path is straight that he has. And then more so, you can see no matter where he is in the range, this bar is always touching his body. If I were to get paused right there and there should be resistance. I'm trying to pull this bar away from him, and I can feel how hard he's working to keep it in close. And along with keeping that bar path straight and him keeping it in close to his body, you can see how much his lats are working. Now I'm making him work hard by trying to pull the bar away from him. But throughout the entire range of the deadlift, his lats never stop working. That is a huge part of what's keeping that bar on that path, not just what his legs and his butt are doing. So don't underestimate the lat tension. Just because it's the lower body exercise doesn't mean your upper body's not working super hard. Number five is how you pull the bar off the floor, and that's by using the tension in the back of the legs, the hamstrings, and the butt. The quads are going to be helping as well, but the majority of the tension is going to be in the hamstrings and butt. Now, go ahead and approach the bar, Graham. And now, so use your legs and your butt to stand up and lock out properly at the top. And now he's finished with his butt and his legs. A deadlift, the knee is locked at the top, the hip is locked at the top. That's how you know you've gone to full extension of the classical deadlift. So, go ahead back down to the floor using your legs and your butt to put it down. You see no movement through here, so do a couple where you initiate with your low back. Good. So you can see, it's not good, but he did what I wanted. You can see that he initiated the pull with his low back and put it down with your legs and start to arch your low back, what people do a lot. So here he's losing tension in his abs. This is too arched, and he's using his low back way more than he should in the deadlift. And then just stand up and don't fully finish with your legs. Show them what a not full lockout is. It's coming here. So his hips have extended, but his knees have not extended. Now show the knees extended and the hips not fully extended. So let go of your bum, and there you see some people stand up like that. Again, it is not a finished deadlift. Finish. There, full extension, hip and knee. That is the top of the deadlift. That is finishing with your legs and your hips. Now put it down with your legs and your hips. And that is him using these groups of muscles to put the bar down rather than using his low back or other parts of his body. Other than that, remember, Primal Performance.
We put performance first.
Peace!